What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Polyphia. Yes, indeed, Polyphia Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bibbidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, well then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from, these names, man, 117_907. I kid you not, that is the name of the requester. I don't know if the requester was a robot or what, but that's the name. It's all numbers. 117_907. That person or entity or whatever wanted to see me react to this. It is Polyphia with a song called Nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold everything, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's Polyphia. I know what they're about. I have expectation. I am predicting we're going to be seeing a lot of tapping, a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. I'm expecting a lot of very intricate technique and intricate and clean and precise play. I'm expecting all of that. So I'm hoping that we get that all from them so they keep up to their level of expectation. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's see, this was posted by Polyphia, no surprise there, and the video has 5.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Polyphia, Nasty, featuring Jason Richardson. No idea who Jason Richardson is. I guess we'll find out, hopefully. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
A lot of hammer-ons, a lot of pull-offs, a lot of tapping, a lot of thumb, a lot of hammering with the thumb. It's, if I'm being 100% honest, folks, this is about what I was expecting. This is pretty much what I had in my head when I saw I was going to be doing Polyphia. And I said this about them multiple times. Are they talented? Yes, absolutely. They are talented. I mean, they're able to do stuff that I can't do. I mean, they're able to, do those hammer-ons and pull-offs. They're able to do all that tapping. They're able to do, the things that they do with their instruments. And that's wonderful. That's great. But that's all they do. That's all they do. And listen, is there anything wrong with that? No, there isn't anything wrong with that. If that's what they want to do and they want to write songs that exclusively just focus on those techniques, then that's fine. But my question to them is, what else can you do? Can you just play a straight ahead, rock tune? Can you do that? I don't know. There are some musicians, believe it or not, there are some musicians that can't do that. They could do stuff like this all day long. You could, put them out there and just say, show us what you can do. And they could do stuff like this for 30 minutes straight, nonstop. And it all sounds really good. And then they ask them, can you play just, a simple rock tune? Can you come up with just, a simple rock riff? And they're like, and then they try using the techniques that they know, and they can't even just play a simple A chord. It's just like, okay, well, you could do all these fancy things, and that's wonderful. That's great. But I hate to say this, and I'm not saying this to be rude, but it's kind of one-trick pony-ish. It kind of is. It's like, okay, you do this every single song. Every single song I've reacted to on the channel by Polyphia sounds and uses the exact same techniques. They don't sound the same. The songs are differently written. They're written in different keys. They follow different chordal progressions. They use different melodic lines, but the techniques are the exact same every time. And just once, I would like to be kind of shocked and surprised and hear something that they haven't done before. So, I don't know. That's just me. It would be nice for a little variance, but, at the same time, like I said before I even started the reaction, Polyphia has a certain style. They've established a name for themselves doing this. And by getting away from this and trying that instead, it might hurt them. It might hurt their name. It might hurt their brand. Their fan base that they've established by doing all of this might listen to that and go, what the hell is this? This isn't Polyphia. So they've kind of painted themselves into a corner. Now everybody expects this. Everybody expects Polyphia. Whenever Polyphia releases a new song, they expect this. And I hate to say it, but I don't know if Polyphia's fan base is like this, but Polyphia's fan base they just might be like, if we don't get this, we're not going to be happy. At that point, Polyphia's hands are kind of tied. Because now they want to make their fans happy. They want to give the fans what they want. And I guess what they want is the same shtick over and over and over again. You'd be amazed. How many bands have done that? How many bands have had that, not so much done that, but how many bands have had that happen to them? Where they build up a fan base based on a certain style of music, a certain way of playing, and the fan base now expects that every single time. And it paints them into a corner. And if they try to do something different, the fans rebel. It's absolute anarchy on the message boards and on the web pages and in the chat rooms. It's absolute chaos. That's sacrilege. How could they get away from what gave them their fame? How could they step away from how they got me as a fan? How dare they change directions? That may very well be the case. At which point I feel bad for them. I really, not for the fans. I feel bad for Polyphia because now they've pinned themselves into that corner. And I'm just like, oh. Oh, God, I feel bad for him if that's the case. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. Are what they doing, is it technically sound? Absolutely. Is what they're playing clean? Absolutely. Is what they're playing technically impressive? Absolutely. But it's getting to be old hat for them. I've heard them do this now many times on the channel, and I would really like to know what else they're capable of. Anyway, let's keep going here. The guitar solo we heard, was that Jason Richardson? That sounded different. That sounded different than what I normally hear from Polyphia. It wasn't the hammering on and the tapping. It wasn't that. It was a straight ahead guitar solo. Not sure if that's him or not. I don't know. I don't know who Jason Richardson is. I don't know if he's a guitar player or a drummer, a bass player. I don't know. If that was Jason, that was a really nice solo. My favorite part of the solo, honestly, were the descending arpeggiations that would move up a third. So he would start here on, like, let's say he was starting on A, and he would arpeggiate down, shifting up to the C, which would be the minor third, and then arpeggiating from there, moving from there up to the E, and then arpeggiating down, and then up to the 7, which would have been the G, and then arpeggiating down, and then moving up to the A to arpeggiate down. The constant shifting. It was a downward arpeggiation, but it was moving up each time. I like that. That was really clean too. I liked that part. Probably if I'm being honest, my favorite part, and probably the most impressive part of the entire guitar solo. At least I think so. It was very well done. I like that. Wasn't expecting that at all. I don't know if that's him, though. I mean, Jason Richardson might be the drummer on this, for all I know. I have no clue. But that guitar solo did really kind of stand out on its own, so I really have a feeling that that guitar solo we heard was Jason Richardson. It's very possible. Anyway, oh man, it's only 26 seconds. I didn't know. Sorry, guys. Let me back it up a little bit. Let's finish this out, and we'll get to the review. It's about what I was expecting. The guitar solo was actually a really nice surprise. I wasn't expecting that. And that's why I really kind of suspect that's Jason Richardson. But then again, like I said, Jason Richardson could be the drummer. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure everybody in the comments will let me know. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Polyphia with Nasty. And this was also featuring, apparently, Jason Richardson. And this was a request from 117_907. I kid you not. That was the name of the requester. Go figure. Okay, if I'm being honest here, folks, there really is not a lot to talk about that I didn't talk about during the reaction. So I'm going to hit on some bullet points, and we're going to make this quick and as painless as possible. Let's start off with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, an 8.7. What does that mean? Well, an 8.7 would translate to a great scale rating. So I think this was overall a great song. It would get 4 out of 5 stars and an A letter grade. Yeah, an A, not a B, an A. So there you go, an 8.7, great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars and an A letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha! So glad you asked. I just need to get this out of the way. Was I a fan of the song? No, I was not. The song on its own was very repetitive. The saving grace for this song was the guitar solo. Now, I don't know who the guitar soloist was. I suspect that would be Jason Richardson. That would be my guess. Then again, like I said, Jason Richardson might have been the guest drummer on this, and I have no idea. But whoever did the guitar solo was the saving grace for me on a personal level. Personally, subjectively, wasn't a fan of the song. It was very, very repetitive. They took a chordal pattern and they basically looped it, and they kept adding on and adding on and adding on and adding on. That was the entire first 30 seconds of the song. Is there anything wrong with that? No, but at the same time, it's like, okay, what else? What else? Let's move around a little bit, you know. Let's get away from this same 4-measure progression. But in any case, it just didn't sit well with me. That's just me personally, okay? Now, looking at the song objectively, it is a great song. It is. I mean, it's well done. It's well executed. It's clean. All my expectations were met. I even said before the reaction started, I expect from Polyphia to hear this, and this. And I heard all of it. I heard every single thing, and it was done well. So I will absolutely give credit where credit's due. I will, however, still feel, and I stand by this feeling, I still feel like they are a little one-trick pony-ish. They have a style that they have built their brand and their name around. That hammer-on, pull-off, and tapping style, and thumping style with the thumb on the guitar, the thumb strumming. I absolutely get that. Okay, I understand, and I have a feeling they've kind of trapped themselves now, because now the fan base that they've built around that style, they expect that style and want that style and will accept nothing less than that style. It's a tough corner to be painted into, man. It is, because you want to expand, and I'm sure they want to try other things, but they're afraid that if they do, they're going to lose the fan base that they've built. And I absolutely see the fear, because I've seen other bands have the exact same problem, and then they try something new, and it absolutely blows up in their face. You know, they try something new, and all of a sudden, they play a song. And here's the thing: it doesn't matter how good the song is. The song can be absolutely amazing, and it can be mind blowing, and they can be doing other things that besides the tapping and the hammer-on pull-offs and the thumb slapping, and they could just be playing a straight-ahead rock tune. It can be very well written, extremely well written, and it sounds amazing. And the fan base is going to sit there with such a venomous reaction. What happened to our favorite band? You guys sold out, and blah, blah, blah. and the poor band's gonna be sitting there going, holy hot cheese, what the hell happened? You know, it's like, what the heck, what did we do wrong, you know? The band's gonna be sitting there in bewilderment, like, what happened? Did we wrote this wonderful song, and you guys hate it now. You guys hate, more importantly, they're saying they don't hate the song, they're saying they hate the band for changing their style. You know, it's just like, I feel their pain, I do. And that could very well be the case. I hope it's not, but it could be. And maybe that's why they stick to their one style. Or then again, maybe that's what they like to do. And if that's the case, that's fine. But again, kind of one-trick pony-ish. And it's like, it makes you wonder, what else can they do? Can they play just a straight-ahead rock song? I don't know. I've never heard them do it. I'd love to hear that. If anybody knows that they've done just a straight-ahead rockin' tune, none of the tapping, none of the hammer-ons and pull-offs, none of the thumbs, just a straight-ahead, strummed-out rock and roll tune, I'd love to hear that. I would really be curious to hear that, because that to me might be mind-blowing, because it gets away from the norm. So, but in any case, like I said, what they did was great. It was clean, it was well executed, it was thoroughly thought out, it was well written, well constructed. I got no issue with anything they did, other than the fact that it's become old hat. It's expectation now. Like I said at the beginning, I expected this, and this. I got it. I got all of the things I was looking for. And based on that alone, I would have given this like about an 8.1, 8.2. It's a great job, but it's becoming old hat. But the guitar solo, that guitar solo was different. I wasn't expecting that. And that alone is what brought it up from, like I said, an 8.1, 8.2, somewhere down there, all the way up to an 8.7. A lot of great techniques being shown in there, some great sweep picking being shown in there, some great arpeggiations in there, especially my favorite part where they had the downward arpeggiations that would move up, pentatonically if I'm not mistaken. It moved up based on a pentatonic scale while it was doing the arpeggiations down. That was nice. I liked that. Like I said, that was my favorite part of the whole solo. Very clean, very smooth, especially Descension going against the Ascension. I'm like, that's not easy to do. Moving down with the arpeggios and the sweeping while you're moving up at the same time to reset. Very clean, very pleasing to the ear too. Now overall, the entire guitar solo from start to finish was intriguing. I was sitting there listening to it going, okay, this is different. This is different. I like this. And like I said, that might be Jason Richardson. I don't know. Like I said, Jason Richardson might be the drummer. I don't know, but whoever the guitar soloist was, it sounded great. I really liked the guitar solo. The guitar solo was impressive. So that's why I'm bumping it all the way up to the 8.7 for that. So yeah, there you go, an 8.7 overall. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got 8.7, which is a great scale rating, 4 out of 5 stars in an A letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whatever floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.